You know how sometimes in life you're given things, tangible things, from someone who's either really close to you, someone who knows you really well, someone you look up to, or someone you just plain love. And these things, you can swear there's some things that people give you that when you hold it, when you feel it, when you wear those things, there is this undeniable energy that they carry, right? And they could be hand-me-downs. They could be, the stereotypical example of, your grandmother making a sweater for you, right? But it could be anything, really. And I remember when I was in my second year of college, my dad gifted me this jacket. This is the jacket he gifted me. And, it's just this brown winter jacket. And he said that when he was in France, he was, in this competition and he won this as a prize. And those were the years of his life that he struggled the most. And somehow, those were also the best years of his life, because in spite of all that struggling, he was able to get through all of it with this fundamental strength that he could just face anything. So obviously, I was really happy to get it, but it's like one of those things that is just another gift. But when you wear those things, these things that have this incredible energy, because the people that give it to you have attached a lot of meaning to this thing. So I wore it when I was in my second year of college, and somehow, it would be, this isn't like a really great winter jacket, but it would be like snowing and it would be so incredibly cold outside. I'm in New York, by the way, and I would just have to wear this jacket and I'd be fine. I would be fine. And it's like whenever I used to get into problems or anything like that, for some reason, I just didn't see any self-esteem issues. I didn't see any confidence issues. Everything, I just sprung back up. So I thought it was really weird because there was this change in attitude in me. And every time I thought, could it be the jacket? And you know what? It actually was. There are some things that hold energies from the people that give it to you, the situations that they've been in, the events that they've been in, the people they've been passed around by. All of those energies accumulate in that. So if you have something that's been given to you, anything, any gift, any tangible gift, that it carries some kind of energy. You get something from it. Happiness, or you don't feel so lonely when you have that thing. So how is it possible that clothes or any tangible object can carry so much energy with it? But it does. Now I'm going to tell you something which may sound a little strange, but undeniably true. People face depression in their lives a lot. And a lot of these people can go their entire life without ever knowing the true reason for why they're feeling so low or so down. You could have a bunch of reasons, but the true reason, the root of it all, that's what slips through the cracks. People don't really find out about. Now, the shirt that you're wearing right now, do you know where you got it from? And if you do know where you got it from, do you know where the people who made that shirt got it from? What was the process? How was it made? Where did it come from? Tommy Hilfiger, Zara. There are lots of companies who use forced labor. Now, imagine, right? Just from the theory that we're going on, just imagine that in China, right? Xinjiang, China, there's a lady, a Uyghur Muslim lady, whose back is hurting a lot, whose fingers have cramped up from stitching the shirt for you, who feels so much regret of what choice could she have made differently that wouldn't have brought her here in this terrible situation, who feels scared and nervous because she may not know where her kids are. So the work is never ending, and she's being forced to do all this. So everything that's going into the making of that shirt is just sad. It's just completely hopeless. Now, when she makes that shirt, with all the pain, torture, and grief that she's gone through, it's going to go through other people until you walk into a store, pick it up from the rack, and purchase it. And then it's yours. So, my simple question that I've asked myself too several times is, how could I possibly be happy in life wearing something that was made from the pain of another person? I can't possibly be happy, right? I mean, all the energies that have accumulated in that piece of clothing are completely negative. So, the word for today, the concept that Mohini Magazine has created to explain this idea, is fashion karma. Fashion karma. The karma that has been accumulated in a piece of clothing from the events, the situations, the people it's been around until it has reached you. The fashion karma of that shirt is just bad. Your soul can't be happy knowing that its body is wearing something that has been made from the broken back of other people. So the next time I feel depressed, I'm going to ask myself, what kind of fashion karma am I, investing in? What kind of fashion karma am I doing? What kind of fashion karma am I accumulating? What's going on here? I look at what you're wearing right now. Do you know the story of the shirt that you're wearing? The story of your pants, your shoes, your hair accessories, your rings? What is the story behind them? Because believe it or not, there's so much karma that we do indirectly that we have no idea about. But what goes around comes around. So it's going to bite us in the back. So next time we feel depressed, I think that the best thing that we can do in that situation is think about what karma we've been investing in. And honestly, in this current time, in these troubled times, fashion karma is it's accumulating so fast with all of this forced labor. And we don't even know about it. And companies are going to try to hide it. They're going to say that, hey, no, we're not using forced labor. And they're just going to, use forced labor and then take it to some other place and say it came from that other place when it really came from the forced labor. There's going to be so much deception. So it's very important that we catch on to that and we do our best to engage in good fashion karma. What's your fashion karma?